Russian President Vladimir Putin addressing the first ever WHO Global Ministerial Conference on ending TB in Moscow. He called for coordinated and consistent action on TB by countries. TB affects all and is everybody's business, a fact underscored by the huge turnout of health ministers from over 74 countries and representatives from other sectors at the two-day conference, which ended on Friday.
This is an historical event in the world of tuberculosis and in the fight against tuberculosis. For the first time ever, we have a ministerial event that really engages all countries of the world in the fight against the disease that is the #1 killer among all infectious diseases. So I think it's absolutely crucial that a country like Russia takes leadership. They still have a problem themselves with multi-drug resistant tuberculosis. They are showing to the world that can come down in incidence and in mortality from tuberculosis by doing proper things. So it's a model in a way that is very good for all of us to disseminate.
India will also play an important role in the fight against TB. India has the highest burden of both TB and MDR-TB and the second highest of HIV-associated TB. While the world has committed to end TB by 2030, India has set itself an ambitious target by declaring it will end TB by 2025. Health Minister J.P. Nadda shared India's new National Strategic Plan for TB elimination. The plan is set to allocate over 12,000 crore rupees over the next 3 years for greater private sector engagement, nutritional support and investments in TB research and development.
Under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, we are trying to see to it that every micro planning is implemented at the grassroots level. And we have taken 2 campaigns in 250 districts. And it is approximately 30 million people have been screened and 15,000 active tuberculosis patients have come.
However, a petition signed by 30,000 people from 120 countries presented to WHO and Ministers of Health say the rate of progress needs to be stepped up in key TB-affected countries, including India.
The best way to measure a real commitment is not in terms of words about ending TB. It is truly in terms of what are you going to do in the next 30 days? And will you implement the best testing, treatment, and prevention recommendations by World TB Day 2018?
A ministerial declaration at the end of the conference contains commitments by countries to accelerate action to end TB by 2030.
The Moscow conference is a preparation for the big one next year, the first ever UN General Assembly high-level meeting in New York, which will elevate efforts to end TB to the level of heads of state. In Moscow, with camera person Manoj Thakur, this is Shruta Padeb for NDTV.